The federal government, in partnership with UNICEF, is seeking more participation from the private sector in ending open defecation in Nigeria by 2025. This formed part of discussions at the private sector consultation for the Clean Nigeria campaign in Lagos.
With Nigeria still battling the outbreak of cholera and now experiencing a reemergence of the monkeypox virus, the focus seems to be shifting towards personal hygiene and improved sanitation. According to a 2021 report by Washnom, approximately 48 million Nigerians practice open defecation, and only 8% of the population ensure proper hand washing.
Again, a very useful insight.
At this consultation forum are key players from the federal government, UNICEF and private sector. Their goal is to improve hygiene in the country by eradicating open defecation. The international body believes the eradication would contribute to broader sustainable development goals, including education, gender equality and poverty reduction.
Sanitation in Nigeria is an imperative in terms of development goals. Nigeria is one of the worst open defecation countries in the whole world, so it's really important to get everybody on board. Not the government can't do it alone, certainly agencies like UNICEF can't do it alone, but together we can make a big difference.
The gathering today is to be able to plan for bringing Nigeria out of open defecation. As much as government is making provisions, individuals have the responsibility because it's a behavioral change we are talking about.
For the private sector, eradication of open defecation can only be achieved through proper maintenance of public toilets.
Public-private partnership is the way to go now. The focus is to ensure that there's an opportunity for the private sector to invest in sanitation assets, meaning you can build the asset but also operate and maintain this asset over a long period of time.
A 2025 deadline has been set by the federal government and UNICEF, with hope that the Clean Nigeria Use the Toilets campaign would increase public engagement and awareness on personal hygiene.
Operatives of the Men of Ondo State Security Network, codenamed Amotekun Corps, have arrested a syndicate which specializes in snatching motorbikes and dismantling same for sale outside the state. They're among the suspects paraded by the commander of the Corps, Adetunji Adeleye. The commander explained that the suspects were apprehended when they attacked a commercial motorcycle rider who was then rescued by operatives. Also paraded were suspects who broke into the apartment of a couple who are currently out of the country.
We have 21 suspected criminals that were picked up in various local governments of the state. Those who specializes in kidnapping and stealing of Okada. We were able to break a syndicate that have devised another means of dispossessing innocent Okada riders of their Okada. Some of them had been killed. We also have a group that specializes in breaking into houses where the owners are not around. The entire household was emptied, and all equipment, materials, like you can see, were sold within minutes.
Senator representing Ekiti South Senatorial District, Yemi Adaramodu, has highlighted the growing prominence of Ekiti State in Nigeria's tourism industry. According to him, the state has become a prime destination for tourists and significantly boosted its internally generated revenue through the development of various tourism hotspots. Speaking at his residence in Ilawe, Senator Adaramodu emphasized the need to extend Ekiti's successful approach in the tourism sector to the creative economy, suggesting that it could serve as a blueprint for nationwide improvement in both areas.
You cannot just underestimate and even over-express the kind of multiplier effect economically that it had on the economy of Ekiti State, apart from the fact that the locals will be patronized during that period. During it's a whole week until the climax day. Then the government too will rake in a lot of IGR from it. Apart from that one, then we have several sites in Ekiti.
All what it takes to grow our economy through tourism in Ekiti State. Ekiti State has the best resources. If you go out there, not only Ikogosi, you know, a lot of people talked about that it's only Ikogosi. It's not only Ikogosi that we have as a tourist center in Ekiti State. Right now we have where we call Arita Waterfall, in which all the old tourist people can come over. You come over to come and see a lot of things that is happening, and all these are affecting our economy, because as visitors are coming into Ekiti State, we are boosting our economy through our home tourism.